Okay, remember back in March when I said I was starting to grow some tomatoes, and it's my version of topsy-turvy system here with the water bottle. Finally produced me a couple of tomatoes here, and I've been watering it every day. I don't think it gets enough of the sunlight to the root system, so I think that's maybe some indication why I'm not getting that much of growth on here. Okay, but I did get a couple so far. I still got a couple more green ones coming up. And you see how intricate the root system is inside. Okay, and then over here I have my others. I've already harvested about 10 tomatoes off of this plant right here, and those are done at the same time as the topsy-turvy that I built. I built the topsy-turvy, the first one, then I said let me try to see if I can make another one, but I said let me go ahead and make a right side up one. Okay, and as you can tell, I got a couple more fruits inside. That's just about ready to be plucked. Here's some more tomatoes that I put inside this planter here. Okay, and here's the ones that looked like they were struggling earlier. I plucked about 4 tomatoes off of this plant already, and I got a few already coming in. And my red onions, what I did was I snipped off the green parts and used them for shallots. And the red tomatoes, red onions are still planted inside. And see how big this one's starting to get. This is getting pretty good size. I'm gonna cut this stalk back, and then let it continue to grow. Here's another smaller one. Just let them continue to get more. Here's one of the seeded buds. It's kind of like try to let it replant some of its seeds back in once it fully dries out. My broccoli, I let this one go a little too long. It's starting to bud out, but I cut this. This is the third time I need to cut back the broccoli buds. Each time it sprouts out a couple of more buds, a little bit more and more. So, and remember there was one that was struggling back there. Now look at him; he's starting to blossom up a little bit. Okay, we got a couple of buds coming up here. I'm gonna prune them at the end of this camera shot. So they're coming up pretty good. And over here I have my barbecue pit. As you can tell, it's barbecue day again. Oh, those tomatoes that grows up on the side that I thought was my neighbor's is just starting to bloom out up over here. This is how big the plant is. And down at the bottom down here, I can see that I got a couple more cherry tomatoes going. This one's harvesting a lot of fruit. So I got my fire chimney starter going. We'll be barbecuing some tri-tip and some pork ribs today. All right.